both went to Omaha, Nebraska, and I had one more year to finish my degree in education, so I finished my bachelor's degree at the University of Nebraska. So we were both in school, poor as a post. We had no money. My parents loaned us a car. It was a little tiny Chevy. It had no windshield washers and no heater. And we're going to Omaha, Nebraska. We didn't really know about snow because we didn't really have snow. Well, when you're in Omaha, you really do need a heater in your car and you really do need windshield washers. We found that out very quickly. And we didn't even have heavy coats. And it was the days of mini skirts. So I'm going to class at the University of Omaha in mini skirts. Quickly, I learned that I needed slacks and I needed a longer coat. So anyway, we learned so much about the first day of class at Creighton, they had a class for John on how to survive in the winter. We thought it was a joke. We really thought it was a joke. It wasn't a joke. Because as people who live in the north realize, as the people in Chicago are realizing, they can be very dangerous.
October the 9th, Cathy and I were awakened to parallel snow blowing outside. Didn't even touch the ground, just kept going to Kansas.
It's hit. 3 feet of snow. So I'm outside taking pictures of the snow, and we lived in this old house, $100 a month apartment, which was a lot of money to us. There was a dental student and his wife lived in the basement. We lived on the first floor, and a law student and his wife lived in the top floor. And we just kind of kept the doors open. We all walked between. We shared food, and we all ran out of food. And so the guy upstairs, the law student's looking out the window. He says, "What are you doing down there?" I said, "I'm taking pictures of the snow." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm taking pictures before the snow melts. Nobody in Oklahoma will believe this," because there'd been 3 feet of snow. He said, "Oh, that's crazy." He said, "You won't see the ground again until April." We didn't. We didn't see the ground until April. So anyway, we loved our 4 years in Omaha. I know that sounds really weird, but we learned so much. We went to a church there across the street from the University of Nebraska at Omaha, which is where I was going. A church that adopted us because we were young kids, no family, no friends, we knew nobody, we had no money. And they sort of adopted us, and we became the youth directors, co-youth directors of the church. And those people took care of us and loved us, and we loved them, and we made a wonderful home there. The dental students were good friends because we were all poor, and we were great friends. I ended up graduating and teaching school, putting him through dental school, teaching school. I loved where I taught school. And so our 4 years ended up being a great 4 years. He was the president of his class for 3 years and president of the student body his senior year. He says he spent more time in the dean's office than he did in class because he was trying to keep his other dental students out of trouble. And they were some of them were pretty wild bachelors actually. So anyway, we learned a lot, and it was good for me because I saw what it took for him to become a dentist. I saw what it took for him to get into dental school as an undergraduate student, and I saw what it took for him to become a dentist. And I have ultimate respect for those initials that say DDS or DMD, or certainly a specialist, because I know how hard someone works, almost makes me cry even today, to become a DDS or a DMD. How hard you work to get to be who you are and to do what you do. And my respect for you is so ultimate, and it always has been, and it always will be. So I'm so grateful that I had the privilege of being with John through all those years.